What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists, and I'm here to talk today about that right there, the official trailer for Alien Romulus, released by 20th Century Fox, coming this August, unless something has changed. So before I get into it, as always, thanks for anyone who's who's returning to see me wax melodic about the Alien franchise and anything else for that matter. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like us. If you don't, just do it anyways because you know it helps. But if you are returning to the channel, as always, stick around, comment, share, like, do all those things. Start a conversation because I definitely want to talk about this for sure. Alien Romulus. There was a teaser trailer that was released back in March. Grabbed my attention. Didn't even know that there was an Alien movie in development. I'd heard rumblings. I think there's a TV show that's supposed to be about the development of either Weyland-Yutani or like the scanning of LV-426. There's something along those lines. I'm not totally sure. Where Fox is owned by Disney, you know, this could become a much bigger thing. This could be the franchise that I've always hoped it could be. I would love to see a TV series relating to the lives of colonial Marines as they go from place to place, maybe discovering some of the nastiness that is the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. But beyond all that stuff, my hopes and dreams for the Alien franchise, well, this is 2024, and we started back in 1977, 76, 78, 79. In the late 70s was when Ridley Scott came out with Alien. And, well, we're past the... Am I doing my math right? Yeah, we're past 50 years of it now. God, is that really? No, that's not right at all. No, we're 40. Good Lord, math was so off, right? It doesn't matter. It's been around for a long time. And when the teaser trailer was released back in March, it didn't blow me away, but it definitely gathered and kept my attention simply because of the it just reminded me so much of Alien. And this is supposed to take place between Alien and Aliens. And so I don't think we're going to get a full colonial Marine aspect of it. I don't think we're going to get a big corporation aspect of it. We might get some part of it, but we do know that the xenomorphs are alive and well in some way, shape, and form. The face huggers, this is something. And Romulus is, if I remember correctly from a separate interview, I don't think I mentioned it in my last video, that Romulus is the second part of a, I guess, derelict space station. In that space station, I believe there's one part of it that's inhabited and the other part is either construction or it's derelict. And the director, Fede Alvarez, he mentioned that the name Romulus also comes from some form of mythology, Greek or Roman, I'm not sure, where there were two brothers, Romulus and insert name here. And that somehow, if you're familiar with mythology, that will tie into the themes of this movie. Now, do I know my mythology? No. Have I looked it up? No. Will I look it up? Now I will, because I remembered about it. But before I get into anything more about Alien Romulus, I think that it would probably be a good idea just to get into it and watch the trailer. So without any further ado, here is the official trailer for Alien Romulus, releasing, as far as I know for right now, on August 16th or 18th of this summer. Let's get into it. Very Blade Runner vibes there. Thump, thump, thump.
Is this really where you want to spend the rest of your life?
This is very...
You know I don't.
Blade Runner aspect. It's clear we're not on Earth.
Then this is our only ticket out of here.
So they want to go live on the space station. Okay, so we're getting the Nostromo feel. Ooh. Getting very claustrophobic. We've got the classic motion detector. Oh, someone's been messed up. Well, if you're familiar, that's a...
What's happening?
There's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the
I don't know,
water?
there's just something in the fucking water.
Oh. Oh, I hate these things. Yeah, we're getting
Fucking thing's hunting us.
Oh, but then don't worry, come on.
Run.
Damn. Oh, no one can hear you scream. Oh, no one can hear you. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh. Okay, so first thing to take away from this, it doesn't tell you a whole lot. So many trailers these days are coming out, and where this is a standalone film within a series of other films, as far as we know, there's no connection with aliens. I don't think there's any recurring characters. Obviously, there's a connection because of the xenomorphs, but this is its standalone. The simple story is, it's time for us to get out. Uh-oh, something's happening, and chaos and murder and blood, viscera, acid, aliens, screaming. That's all this needs to be. If they left it like this, if this was the only trailer and they didn't release anything else until release date, mwah, perfect. Because that's, to me, exactly what an Alien trailer should be. I don't want to know why they're trying to get away. I want to try and think about why they're trying to get away. I don't know what kind of station this is, if it's research or it's something. I don't know. Characters in it, don't know any of their names beyond anything that the Wikipedia page or IMDb is going to tell us. Nothing along those lines. They're kids. They get on a space station. Chaos. Love it. It definitely harkens back to the original Alien because it is a space station, but it's not the dystopian space station that we're so familiar with seeing in something that you would see in Star Trek, in Star Wars, where it's this big expanse, this, oh my God, I've got a hallway that's 100 meters wide. It looks like a shopping mall. It's all this stuff and everything's bright. No, it's all flashing yellow, red, orange lights. It's not lit well. There's steam coming out of vents. It's very claustrophobic, running shots. Again, that's what made Alien so intense back in the day, why it had such a reaction in the theater with moviegoers and with staff alike, and like the higher ups, like directors, producers, all that stuff. Why it took the world by storm was because it was terrifying. It was something that hadn't really been done before. So for it then to go into the, I was going to say first person shooter, but into the action genre of Aliens. So from super suspenseful to suspense into major action film of Aliens. This seems like it's a nice little segue of kind of the same thing again. There's a lot more suspense. You could see at one point there is a character, obviously, who we know is probably going to bite it, or at least two of them, because we saw a face hugger get one of them, and then someone else who we see shining a light that I guess is bright enough to pass through skin, and you can see in the chest cavity that there is a little baby xenomorph. If you're not familiar with the film series, this movie's going to be a bit of a shock for you. We saw the face hugger. I couldn't tell. There was a part where it looked like a hand unfolding. I couldn't tell if that was something relating to the face hugger, if that was to the alien itself, or is this something else that's being introduced? Yeah, the lighting, and they changed the classic tagline. From what I can remember, the tagline from the original Alien, and I think it might have been used again in Aliens, I'm not sure, was "In space, no one can hear you scream." And that's been used across a whole bunch of other sci-fi movies since. And you're like, hear you scream, even so much so that when I hear no one can hear you scream, that's my immediate thought, is going back to Alien. But now they've changed it. They've kept it the same, but they've changed it. It's in space. No one can hear you. Does that lead into something? Maybe they're sending out a distress signal and no one hears them. Is this something along the line? Is this part of the reason why, again, I mentioned this in my previous thing, when in Aliens, they said just another bug hunt that the colonial Marines mentioned. So is this going to be something that they're going to show up in space? No one can hear you. Are they like, well, wait, no one's coming to rescue you. You have to figure your own way out. And then the colonial Marines come in to clean everything up. Don't know. But big fan of this trailer. This is something I'm definitely going to be seeing. Justin, I don't know how you feel about these kind of movies, but we're going to see this. We're going to see this. Yeah. So Alien Romulus, very excited for. It's got the feel of a proper Alien movie. And again, I don't want to paint the picture that I'm not a fan of the other Alien movies. I think the weakest of the Alien movies are going to be Alien Resurrection. And in terms of the bigger picture, I'm not counting Alien versus Predator. The Prometheus and Covenant movies, they're weaker because they're more exploring the mythos. They're not bad movies. I thoroughly enjoyed Prometheus, and I did enjoy Covenant that one time that I saw bits and pieces of it on my laptop. I need to go back and watch the whole thing again. So will this, under the Fox leadership, which is still part of Disney, are we going to see this become a bigger thing? I really and truly hope so. I want to see, I don't want to be saturated in it, but I want to see new games. Alien Isolation, in my opinion, is still the GOAT in terms of the Alien games. Fireteam Elite and the other one that came out, can't even remember the name, so obviously didn't grab me. But Prometheus Isolation, beautiful game. I want to see TV shows. Again, we don't need to have something that's like, 22 episodes in a single season and syndicated for 6 of them. No, just give us something as to show why Weyland-Yutani is the way they are. Show me another series of these events that go into, like an Alien Romulus. Well, show me a planet. Go to the planet of the aliens or something along those lines. Show me a failed expedition. There's so many comics that are out there that explore this stuff too that would be really good. Hive Mind, with the robotic dog. Yeah, so great, which eventually becomes the robotic alien xenomorph. I'm very excited. If you can't tell, I'm very excited for Alien Romulus. I'm not going to go into much more than that. Okay, so stick around for the inevitable movie review and reaction of Alien Romulus in August. Until then, if you want me to do anything Alien related, if you want me to do a review or something along those lines, suggest some content to us, because I'm looking for more stuff to do with the stuff that I have big passions about. Yeah, so again, as always, before I want to sign off, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification, or bell button, so you can be notified of when new content from the Distorted Theorists is going to be dropped. If you are returning to the channel, drop a comment, share, like, do all the things, tell your friends, so we can do more stuff. With more people joining, we get a bigger community, and we as content creators will be able to do more things on top of that. So with that, from the Distorted Theorists, I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here, keep it real.